And here with us in the studio, we have a lovely sponsor of the live sessions, and there's heaps of them, and they're all going to be on the show today. We've got Mary Farrow, who's representing the Emerald Community Fund. How are you today?
Fine and dandy, fine and dandy.
Hello, Mary. How you doing? Well, we saw you last night down at the Artists Hobnob in Cardiniashire.
I know, we should have just kept going. I'm sure I didn't sleep a wink. It was so exciting.
It might have been those little chicken Kiev balls.
Oh, at the bursting hot molten butter. You know, that's not a party thing.
Oh, I know. I took a bite of mine and the garlic butter squirted across the room.
Oh, that dribble bibble down your nice outfit, you know.
That's what you get for hobnobbing.
You know, it's a trick thing for us hills people coming down
Yeah.
there, exploding hors d'oeuvres.
Just for those out there who don't know what we're talking about, which is probably 95% of the time, Emma and I did a presentation at the Artists Hobnob at Cardiniashire last night, and also Mary did as well.
That's right, for the Pay Festival, the Fun Fest, which is coming up in April. Everybody mark that on their calendar.
Yes, it's going to be huge.
Oh, it's huge every year. It gets bigger and bigger. It's out of control. It's you know, radioactive. I don't know.
Is there any highlights of this year that you can sort of want to big up now?
Not just right yet, but there's some great gigs on, and very competitive things. Like, you know, you'll have a hard time choosing because we're now, instead of just running like one major event every night, we have so many events to run that we're actually putting two on at the same time. So you'll be going, oh my God, which one?
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll definitely have you back in when we have to big that one up.
Of course, the burlesque is happening again this
Oh
year.
yes, that's the most popular thing. I mean, what a hit that is. It just blows my mind how popular it is. We already had somebody come in that wanted tickets. We haven't even made the tickets yet. He said, well, I need to line up because I know that it sells out.
So, the Emerald Community Fund, do you tell us a bit more about that?
Well, it's based on the sale of the, it's like a collaboration between Bell Real Estate and Emerald Community House to produce a calendar. Instead of the regular old real estate calendar that everybody gets to stick on their fridge, we decided to do something that has a bit more pay it forward attitude with it. So the calendar this year was a photographic competition, and all the sales from the calendar goes to funds that we then distribute to the community. So, you know, the Emerald Community House become a funding body, which is very unusual.
Cool, it's really cool.
Non-profit supporting other non-profit.
Well, everything we do, we try to, I mean, we could have, you know, said, all right, thank you very much, we'll have the money and we'll, you know, employ a few more people. But we believe really strongly in paying it forward because it has much bigger benefit than just the money going out.
Yeah. Like the live sessions.
Yeah,
that's
right,
It's benefiting
exactly.
heaps and heaps and heaps of people.
And I must say that the calendar is absolutely beautiful, and we've got some for sale downstairs in the office at 3MDR, and I suppose they're all around Emerald.
Oh yes, they are. And look, we're moving them now at $5, and everybody should remember that the money that they spend turns around and goes straight back into grants for other groups this year. So we funded 11 groups.
Oh, great.
So buy your calendar and support the Hills Hoist.
That's right. It comes back to you.
And what time of the year are the grants open?
It's usually September to November.
Yeah.
And you know, we get the calendar. We're just planning this year what to do with the calendar. We've got a few ideas, and because we do something different every time, so it might be food oriented, and we always try to inject a bit of a safety component about, you know, when you should be clearing your leaves from your guttering. And the other thing is, we're really advocating this year is doing your bushfire planning during the winter time. Why wait till it's hot and you want to have fun?
Yeah.
You know, get all those photos on, you know, transferred down to a stick. Get your files organized when you're stuck indoors. You know.
Yeah, that'd be great to use the calendar for those sort of things. You know, preparations.
Just to remind you, have you done this?
Exactly.
You know, yeah.
Right, thanks so much for being a sponsor of the live sessions.
Yes,
No
thank you,
problemo.
Mary.
Very valuable thing that you guys do. And you know, just the other day I was having a flashback to, you know, a time when I went to see Bruce Springsteen at Wembley Stadium. We went 2 days in a row. I mean, I don't even think I could handle one day in a row of that kind of scale of a concert. But we went 2 days in a row, and I've been listening to the cassette. The cassette! Can you believe it? Because that's how old it's the original cassette I bought. I had to race around and try to find something I could play it with.
Oh, look, I don't know, the old CDs these days, they jump all over the place and whatever. At least with the CDs, if it did like break, you could always tape it back together.
Oh, with the tapes, yeah. Yeah. We only had one car with the tape player, and I had to drive around for hours so I could just keep listening. Born in the USA. You have no idea what it's like to be somewhere when that comes belting out live, and you're in another country, and you're the American.
Yeah.
Something special.
So that's
I've heard that wasn't really a patriotic song towards the Americans. It was
no, of course
more
not.
having a
It's a hard times thing. Like, it's not all the El Dorado that it's
it's
made
not
out to
Hollywood.
be. No, but it still is arousing.
Yeah.
Almost the way that the guitar and the drum plays out, it's like a church bell,
Yeah, it is very anthem-like, isn't it?
And you saw that live at Wembley twice.
Yeah, twice in a row. And we were on backstage pass with guests.
Pardon me.
I know. I don't know how
She's
that
not
happened.
just big in Emerald.
I had to leave that country. We did that. We've done England, and now we're here.
All right, thanks so much, Mary.
Thank
Love
you,
you so
Mary.
much for having me.
No worries.
Thank
Get some lighting from up there.
So ABBA.
Okay.
Reflecting.
Yeah, no, Chloe. Okay, look in.